Hard to believe, but Cardi B's real name is Belcalis. Belcalis Almanzar, known to fans around the world as Cardi B, has made her mark in the music industry with her unique style and bold lyrics. Born in the Bronx in 1992, she rose to fame through her energetic personality, catchy tunes, and magnetic presence on social media. Cardi B initially gained attention as an Instagram personality, where her honesty and humor quickly captured a large audience. As a former stripper, she transformed her life through music, releasing hits like Bodak Yellow that topped charts and earned her numerous awards. Her journey from Belcalis to Cardi B is an inspiring story of ambition and resilience, showcasing how one can break barriers in pursuit of their dreams. Today, she continues to influence pop culture and empower others, reminding us that our real names can often be tied to the incredible stories we carry with us. What other surprises might celebrity names hold? Why exactly does Tonga's volcano create new islands? This fascinating process unfolds in the Tonga archipelago, where an underwater volcano periodically erupts with fantastic results. The most recent explosion took place in 2019, unleashing 18 days of intense activity that birthed a brand new island. This island, measuring about 328 feet wide and stretching 112 feet long, showcases nature's incredible power. But how do these underwater eruptions actually lead to new land? When magma from deep within the earth escapes through cracks, it cools and solidifies upon contact with seawater. Over time, the repeated eruptions can build up enough material to form islands above sea level. Scientists flock to this natural wonder to study volcanic activity and its effects on marine ecosystems. Curious visitors also venture to witness this breathtaking display of nature's creativity up close. This dynamic environment reminds us of Earth's ever-changing landscape and how life can emerge in unexpected places. What do you think about the power of volcanoes to shape our world? You won't believe this about Johnny Depp's hobby. While many know Johnny Depp as a talented actor with iconic roles, fewer are aware of his fascinating passion for collecting Barbie dolls. This quirky hobby has sparked curiosity among fans and media alike. Depp's love for Barbie dolls began as a fun escape from his demanding career in Hollywood. He has amassed an impressive collection, showcasing not only the classic dolls, but also rare editions that speak to different eras of pop culture. Fans often find it surprising, as it contrasts sharply with his rugged on-screen personas. Sharing glimpses of these dolls allows Depp to connect with his audience in a unique way, breaking away from the typical image of a blockbuster star. His collection highlights the idea that everyone, regardless of their status, can embrace their interests without judgment. What do you think it says about creativity and self-expression? Did you know sliced bread changed everything in 1928? This remarkable innovation came from American inventor Otto Frederick Rohvetter, who developed a machine that could slice and package bread effortlessly. Before this invention, people had to slice their loaves by hand, which was often messy and uneven. When sliced bread first hit the market, it transformed mealtime for families across America. With bread conveniently pre-sliced, making sandwiches became a breeze, enhancing lunch options for kids and adults alike. This change was so significant that it led to the famous phrase, "the greatest thing since sliced bread," to express how something new can drastically improve daily life. Interestingly, this invention emerged shortly after the creation of television in 1927, marking a time of great change in entertainment and food. Imagine how both inventions came to shape modern convenience and culture. What if I told you about Lomba Lomba Liar? This fascinating form of communication connects the Husu Siulan community, showcasing the power of interaction and understanding among different groups. The Lomba Lomba Liar isn't just about words. It's a vibrant blend of gestures, sounds, and expressions that convey feelings and ideas. Imagine a vibrant gathering where people come together to share stories, experiences, and traditions through this unique communication style. It helps strengthen bonds and fosters cooperation within the community, while also bridging the gap between cultures. Through Lomba Lomba Liar, the Husu Siulan not only communicate effectively, but also promote their cultural identity. The richness of their expressions can inspire us all to embrace diverse ways of connecting with each other. So how do these lively interactions influence relationships and community dynamics? Did you know California protects splashing in puddles? This unique law is a delightful reminder of how important play is for children. In the Golden State, regulations actually prohibit adults from stopping kids from jumping over puddles and splashing through water. By embracing this playful spirit, the law encourages children to experience the joys of childhood fully. It recognizes that play isn't just fun, it's critical for healthy development. Splashing in puddles can enhance creativity and foster social skills as kids engage with their environment and peers. This simple act of enjoying nature also connects children to the world around them. Instead of discouraging joyful moments, California champions them, allowing kids to create memories filled with laughter and excitement. Isn't it refreshing to see a law that prioritizes joy and freedom in childhood? Just imagine the smiles of kids splashing happily on a rainy day. Here's what actually happens when you lose your eyebrows. It turns out that those little tufts of hair above your eyes are way more important than you might think. A study from 2003 showed that eyebrows play a huge role in recognizing faces, even more than the eyes themselves. Imagine trying to identify someone without seeing their eyebrows. It would be like trying to find your favorite book in a library without the cover. Eyebrows help frame our eyes and can convey a wide range of emotions, from surprise to anger. They serve as visual cues that help us understand what a person is feeling or trying to express. When eyebrows are missing or not well defined, our brains struggle to recognize familiar faces, making social interactions a bit tricky. Have you ever met someone who didn't have eyebrows? You might find it difficult to pick them out in a crowded room. This fascinating fact highlights just how vital these often overlooked features are in our daily communication and interactions. So the next time you admire a pair of perfectly shaped brows, remember, they do far more than just enhance your style. Did you know cleaner fish offer spa services to others? These fascinating little creatures, like the cleaner goby, play a crucial role in the ocean's ecosystem by engaging in a mutualistic relationship with other fish. You might see a shoal of fish lining up for a treatment as the cleaner gobies get to work. By nibbling away at parasites and dead tissue on their clients' bodies, these tiny specialists not only keep their customers healthy, but also enjoy a meal. This relationship is a win-win. The cleaner fish gain food while the larger fish benefit from a thorough cleanup that promotes better health. Without this vital service, many fish would struggle with infections and diseases caused by parasites. So next time you think about fish, picture a bustling underwater spa where cleaner fish are the dedicated therapists. Isn't nature's teamwork amazing? Most people don't know this, but ducks stay dry. Ducks have a special waterproof oil that they spread from a gland located near their tails. This oil covers their feathers, creating a protective barrier against water. Even when swimming for long periods, ducks remain buoyant and dry thanks to this remarkable adaptation. Underneath the oil, they possess soft down feathers that trap air and provide excellent insulation, keeping them warm during chilly weather. However, the mating habits of male ducks can get pretty intense. They often show aggressive behavior during this time. To cope with this, female ducks have evolved corkscrew-shaped reproductive tracts that give them more control over fertilization. This incredible adaptation not only helps ensure the survival of the species, but also allows females to select the best genetic partners. Isn't it fascinating how nature evolves to solve challenges? Prepare to be amazed by Yuki Matsuda's 3D illusions. Yuki Matsuda is an extraordinary artist who masterfully combines resin and acrylic to create stunning sculptures that seem to dance and move before your eyes. With each piece, Matsuda plays with light and shadow, crafting objects that not only captivate the viewer, but also challenge our perception of reality. Imagine walking around a sculpture and seeing it shift as different angles catch the light. This innovative technique gives the impression of movement, as if the artwork is alive. Matsuda's work often explores themes of transformation and fluidity, inviting us to consider how we perceive the world around us. Each piece is carefully designed, showcasing a remarkable talent for blending artistry with optical illusion. Whether displayed in galleries or created for public spaces, Matsuda's sculptures promise an engaging experience for all who encounter them. When you see one of these illusions, you'll be left wondering how it's possible. What's the secret to creating such mesmerizing effects? What if I told you fireworks can be deadly? In 2015, a tragic incident involving Devin Staples, a former Disney World employee, highlighted the extreme dangers of improper firework use. During a 4th of July celebration with friends, Staples decided to launch a firework from his head, thinking it would be a fun spectacle. Sadly, this reckless decision led to a horrific outcome. He died instantly when the firework detonated. Fireworks can be fun and beautiful, lighting up the night sky, but they also carry significant risks if not handled carefully. Each year, thousands of people are injured by fireworks, and it's essential to remember that safety should always come first. Following safety guidelines and opting for professional displays can prevent tragic accidents like Staples from happening. So, next time you're tempted by fireworks, consider the potential dangers and choose safety for everyone involved. Is it really true that bottled water is repurposed tap water? Many people would be shocked to learn that most bottled water in the United States is sourced from our very own tap. Major brands like Aquafina and Dasani primarily use municipal water. This water goes through basic filtration processes to remove impurities, making it safe to drink. However, the real kicker is the price tag. Consumers often pay hundreds of times more for bottled water than they would for the same water from their kitchen tap. In fact, while a bottle of branded water can cost around $1 or more, the cost per gallon for tap water is just a fraction of a cent. So next time you reach for that bottle, consider the journey it took from your tap to the store shelf. It's a surprising reality that raises questions about convenience, marketing, and our perceptions of what it means to drink water. Did you know Washington never heard of dinosaurs? George Washington, the very first president of the United States, passed away in 1799 without ever knowing about these fascinating creatures. Dinosaurs, as we understand them today, weren't recognized by science until 1842 when British paleontologist Richard Owen coined the term dinosauria. Before that, fossils had been uncovered, but they were often mistaken for the remains of giants or mythical beasts. Imagine the surprise of scientists and the public alike when they finally realized these bones belonged to a completely different group of animals that roamed the earth millions of years ago. The study of dinosaurs transformed our understanding of history and evolution. Washington lived in a world where legends and myths explained the mysterious past, not the amazing science we have today. What might he have thought if he had known about the incredible story of dinosaurs? Believe it or not, the Bible is now an electronic bracelet. This innovative device allows users to listen to the sacred texts whenever they want, making Scripture accessible in a modern format. Imagine wearing a bracelet that connects you to spiritual wisdom on the go. This device is perfect for those looking for thoughtful gifts or anyone wanting to enjoy religious literature without the hassle of traditional books. By blending cutting-edge technology with faith, it creates a unique way to engage with age-old teachings. Whether you're commuting, exercising, or simply enjoying a quiet moment, the electronic bracelet offers a fresh perspective on biblical stories and lessons. It invites users to explore passages at their own pace, making it easier to integrate spiritual reflection into daily life. The convenience of having the Bible right on your wrist is a game changer for many believers and seekers. So, why not dive into these timeless words with a touch of modern flair? Talk about a remarkable fusion of faith and innovation. Let's uncover the truth about depression and neurotransmitters. Depression affects millions of people worldwide, and it's often linked to imbalances in neurotransmitters like serotonin, norepinephrine, and dopamine. These chemicals play crucial roles in regulating mood and emotional well-being. When they're out of balance, it can lead to feelings of sadness, hopelessness, and a lack of interest in everyday activities. Many treatments for depression focus on restoring these neurotransmitter levels, particularly serotonin, considered one of the key players in mood regulation. Medications like selective serotonin, reuptake inhibitors, SSRIs, are commonly prescribed to enhance serotonin availability in the brain, helping to lift mood and improve overall emotional health. Additionally, lifestyle changes, such as exercise and a balanced diet, can also positively impact neurotransmitter levels. Understanding these connections is vital as it opens the door to more effective treatments and encourages a holistic approach to mental health. Have you considered the science behind your feelings? Here's a wild fact about light machines. A group of engineering students from Purdue University created a groundbreaking light machine that needs just 360 light movements to complete a specific task. This is quite impressive when you compare it to a similar machine at the University of Michigan, which requires 401 light movements. To put this into perspective, the average person typically uses between 140 and 250 light movements to achieve the same results. This means the Purdue team has engineered a device that operates more efficiently than both a traditional method and its rival. Why is this important? Because efficiency can save time and energy, potentially making a real impact in various industries such as manufacturing and robotics. As technology advances, innovations like these help pave the way for faster and smarter machines that could change how we work and interact with the world around us. Have you ever wondered why bananas are berries? It might surprise you to learn that strawberries aren't actually classified as true berries, even though they share the name. In botanical terms, a berry has specific characteristics, such as containing seeds on the inside. Bananas meet this definition perfectly, with their tiny seeds nestled within the fruit's soft flesh. On the other hand, strawberries defy this rule by having their seeds on the outside. Imagine biting into a strawberry and spotting those little seeds. Those are actually called achenes, each one housing a seed. Cucumbers also fall under the berry category because they too carry seeds inside. This showcases how botanical classifications can often be quite different from our everyday understanding. So next time you enjoy a banana or a strawberry, remember, they belong to very different fruit families despite their deliciousness. Can mountain goats really climb steep cliffs? These amazing animals are famous for their incredible agility, which lets them navigate the steepest of rocky terrains with ease. Mountain goats possess specially designed hooves, featuring springy pads that provide them with a strong grip on slippery surfaces. This unique adaptation is crucial as it helps them maintain balance while traversing narrow ledges and rocky outcrops. Their body structure is also built for climbing. They have strong legs and powerful muscles that allow them to leap impressively high. What's even more fascinating is how they use their agility not just for travel, but also to escape predators and reach food in hard-to-reach places. When you see a mountain goat clambering up a cliff, it's truly a sight to behold. These creatures make climbing look like a walk in the park, showcasing nature's incredible adaptations. So the next time you encounter one of these agile climbers, remember the remarkable skills and unique traits that allow them to conquer steep cliffs. Why exactly does Tesla's Dojo supercomputer matter? This groundbreaking AI training supercomputer is a game changer for Tesla's autonomous driving technology. Developed with precision, Dojo processes massive amounts of data collected from Tesla's vehicles around the globe. Imagine every car constantly gathering information about road conditions, traffic patterns, and driver behavior. Dojo takes this treasure trove of data and analyzes it to help fine-tune Tesla's full self-driving capabilities. The more data it processes, the smarter the system gets, improving not just individual cars but the entire fleet's driving experience. With Dojo, Tesla aims to enhance safety and efficiency, making self-driving cars smarter and more reliable. As AI technology advances, can we expect that our future rides will be even more automated and hassle-free? Did you know that istock ablation boosts shrimp breeding? This fascinating procedure is frequently used in breeding facilities to enhance reproduction in female shrimp. During istock ablation, one or both of a female shrimp's istocks, the organs responsible for storing and transporting sperm, are carefully removed. This process encourages the shrimp's ovaries to develop more rapidly and promotes spawning or the release of eggs. The goal is to optimize breeding conditions, resulting in larger quantities of healthy offspring. Breeders often rely on this method to improve shrimp farming efficiency, especially as demand for these crustaceans continues to rise in culinary markets around the world. By carefully managing and enhancing the reproductive health of shrimp, aquaculture experts can ensure a stable supply of shrimp, contributing to both local economies and global seafood markets. Isn't it amazing how science can help us nurture and grow our food sources? Is it really true that Elton John faced such darkness? The beloved musician once struggled deeply with his mental health, reaching a point where he attempted suicide by turning on his gas oven. It was a harrowing moment in his life, highlighting the intense pressure and personal demons he faced. Thankfully, his best friend, Bernie Taupin, stepped in just in time to save him. Their friendship, which has blossomed over decades of songwriting and shared experiences, proved to be a lifeline. This incident sheds light on the importance of mental health support and the power of friendship. Elton has since been open about his battles, using his platform to raise awareness and encourage others to seek help. His story reminds us that even the brightest stars can face darkness and that reaching out can truly make a difference. How many lives could be changed by fostering such friendships? This might surprise you. Brazil's Rio Carnival is massive. Known as the world's largest festival, the Rio Carnival attracts millions of people from around the globe every year. It kicks off with vibrant samba-filled parades, showcasing intricate and colorful costumes that dazzle onlookers. Imagine the streets of Rio de Janeiro transformed into a party paradise, where samba dancers twirl in stunning feathered outfits, and the air is alive with infectious rhythms. Each samba school competes in these parades, pouring in months of hard work and creativity to create spectacular floats and performances that tell powerful stories. The atmosphere is electric, making it a feast for the senses, from the pulsating music to the rich sense of delicious Brazilian street food. Beyond the parades, the carnival includes street parties known as blocos, where locals and tourists dance shoulder to shoulder. This celebration represents more than just a party. It embodies Brazil's rich culture and spirit. Have you ever thought about experiencing such a lively event? Ever thought about why fate can be ironic? This truth comes alive in the story of Abraham Lincoln's son, Robert Todd Lincoln. In an unexpected twist of fate, Robert was saved from a potentially fatal accident by Edwin Booth, the brother of John Wilkes Booth, who would later infamously assassinate his father. This remarkable incident occurred in 1863 when Robert was hanging dangerously off a train platform. Edwin, who happened to be nearby, bravely pulled him to safety just in time. This act of kindness stands in stark contrast to Edwin's brother's later act of violence. It highlights how life can throw strange curves, often weaving together threads of connection and irony. While people often view history as linear and predictable, stories like this remind us that fate can be complex, filled with unexpected turns and surprising intersections. What does this say about the connections we all share in this world? Did you know that Thailand has unique clothing laws? In Thailand, it's a legal requirement for people to wear underwear when they step outside their homes. This unusual rule, which might surprise many, is rooted in cultural beliefs about decency and respect. The law aims to encourage modesty and promote appropriate dress in public spaces. While it might sound strange to some, this requirement reflects how different cultures have their own norms regarding clothing. You won't find hefty fines for this oversight, but the law highlights the importance placed on public decorum in Thai society. So, next time you're packing for a trip to Thailand, remember to include not just your clothes, but also your underwear. It's a lighthearted reflection of how cultural differences shape our experiences. Isn't it fascinating how laws vary from one country to another? Here's a wild fact about Apple's first logo. When Apple was founded in 1976, its logo was quite different from the iconic Apple we see today. Instead of a simple fruit design, the original logo depicted the legendary scientist Isaac Newton sitting under a tree, an image that represented knowledge and innovation. The intricate drawing showed Newton deep in thought, symbolizing the quest for understanding and creativity, which was at the heart of Apple's philosophy. This logo was designed by Ronald Wayne, one of Apple's co-founders, and was a nod to the inspiration that comes from moments of discovery. However, this complex design didn't quite fit the growing tech company's modern vibe. Just a year later, Apple switched to the more recognizable apple shape, which has evolved over the years, but remains instantly recognizable worldwide. It's fascinating to think how a simple fruit has become so intertwined with technology and creativity. What do you think about the change from Newton to the apple? Curious about shuttlecocks? Here's a surprising secret. Badminton shuttlecocks are not just ordinary feathers glued together. They undergo rigorous testing in wind tunnels to ensure they fly perfectly during a match. Imagine a feathered rocket zipping through the air. The feathers need to be perfectly aligned for the shuttlecock to travel smoothly and predictably. Wind tunnels allow experts to recreate different conditions, simulating how these shuttlecocks perform in various environments and at different speeds. When you see players skillfully sending the shuttlecock flying, it's no fluke. Precision is key. Any misalignment can drastically change its trajectory, potentially giving one player an unfair advantage. By testing them, manufacturers fine-tune the design so players can focus on their game instead of worrying about how the shuttlecock will behave. This level of attention to detail highlights the fascinating blend of science and sport, ensuring that every shot is as thrilling as it can be. Who knew the humble shuttlecock had such a scientific backstory? Let's uncover the truth about Hawaii's stunning rainbows. Hawaii, known for its breathtaking landscapes, is also famous for its vibrant rainbows. This phenomenon occurs due to a unique climate that mixes regular rainfall with plenty of sunshine. When sunlight hits water droplets in the air, it bends and spreads into the beautiful colors we see in rainbows. The result? Spectacular displays that can often be double, triple, or even quadruple rainbows. Visitors to Volcanoes National Park are in for a treat, especially after a rain shower. The park's lush surroundings enhance the colors, making these rainbows even more vivid against the backdrop of mountains and volcanoes. In fact, many travelers plan their trips around this natural wonder, hoping to capture the perfect snapshot. Who wouldn't want a little piece of Hawaii's magic in their vacation album? Believe it or not, dancing was banned after midnight in Japan. This surprising law, enacted in 1948, aimed to curb illegal activities thought to be linked to dance halls. After World War II, Japan was filled with social change and economic challenges, leading concerns that late-night dancing could encourage vice and crime. Authorities believed that stopping people from dancing after midnight would create a safer environment. However, many dance enthusiasts found this law restrictive and out of touch with modern life. It wasn't until 2015 that Japan reformed this outdated regulation, allowing clubs and venues to operate without a midnight curfew. This change revitalized nightlife in cities like Tokyo and Osaka, letting people enjoy dancing and music freely, no matter the hour. Imagine dancing with friends under the stars without the worry of a ticking clock. How liberating is that? Hard to believe, but AIDS and AIDS mixed up. During the early days of the AIDS epidemic, an executive from the weight loss product AIDS confidently brushed off worries about the product's name. This weight loss solution, which had been around for a remarkable 45 years, was perceived as a harmless brand until the tragic rise of AIDS. Incredibly, the executive suggested that the disease should change its name instead of considering the implications of their product's label. This unusual stance raises questions about the disconnect between public health messages and business interests. As the AIDS crisis gained attention and mass awareness, AIDS faced increasing scrutiny, ultimately leading to a decline in the product's popularity. This situation serves as a fascinating example of how language and marketing intersect with health crises, showing just how important sensitivity is in branding, especially when lives are at stake. Is it really true that anteaters have 3 fingers? The giant anteater, known scientifically as Myrmecophaga tridactyla, truly lives up to its name, which translates to ant-eater with 3 fingers. These fascinating creatures are specifically adapted for digging into ant mounds and termite colonies. Their long snouts are just perfect for slurping up their favorite snacks, while their powerful forearms and sharp claws allow them to tear open tough insect homes. Despite their name, these remarkable mammals aren't just limited to eating ants. They enjoy a varied diet of termites and even some fruits. With a body length that can reach up to 7 feet, including their long tails, giant anteaters are impressive in size, but they are also incredibly shy and tend to be solitary. Their unique adaptations make them skilled foragers, but they are increasingly threatened by habitat loss. Isn't nature remarkable in how it designs such amazing creatures? What if you could email your future self? FutureMy.org is a fascinating website that makes this intriguing idea a reality. Users can send emails to themselves, choosing a delivery date from just next month to a whole decade later. Imagine writing down your thoughts, dreams, or reminders and scheduling them to arrive in your inbox at a moment when you might need that motivation or reflection. It's a unique way to engage in digital time travel, letting you connect with your future self in a personal and meaningful way. Whether you want to look back on your past goals, remind yourself of what's important, or simply spark a smile with a nostalgic message, FutureMy offers a platform for that. This service not only encourages self-reflection, but also makes you think about how your life might change in the coming years. Are you ready to explore your own future through an email? Can you imagine how much data a 16 GB drive holds? This compact storage device can actually manage around 240,000 times the data capacity of the iconic Voyager spacecraft. Launched in 1977, Voyager is famous for its journey beyond our solar system, carrying groundbreaking images and information about space. However, its storage capacity is a mere 8-track data tapes, which amount to just a bit over 600 kilobytes. In contrast, a modern 16 GB drive can easily store thousands of high-resolution photos, hours of HD video, and countless documents. This leap in technology highlights not just advancements in storage, but also the exponential growth in how we create and consume data today. As we continue to generate more content, from social media posts to streaming videos, it's fascinating to think about how our tools for storing this information have evolved so dramatically. Can you believe how far we've come? Unlock the secrets of the Malayalam language. This fascinating language stands out due to its remarkable symmetry and complexity, reflecting a deep-rooted history of literature and poetry. Spoken predominantly in the Indian state of Kerala, Malayalam boasts a script that is both intricate and beautiful, featuring a mix of rounded and linear characters. Over the centuries, it has evolved, enriched by various influences from regional and foreign cultures, leading to a vibrant literary tradition. Poets and writers like Changampuja, Krishna Pillai, and Kamala Das have made significant contributions, showcasing the lyrical quality of Malayalam in their works. This language isn't just about grammar and vocabulary. It's a living tapestry of Kerala's heritage, embodying diverse dialects and styles that add to its allure. By exploring Malayalam, you're diving into a world of stories, emotions, and unique expressions that reveal the heart of its speakers. How did such a beautiful linguistic landscape come to be in this southern corner of India? Believe it or not, mosquitoes can smell you from 20 meters away. This tiny yet formidable insect has a remarkable ability to detect carbon dioxide, a gas we exhale from great distances. When we breathe out, we release carbon dioxide into the air, a scent that triggers the mosquito's keen sense of smell. They're not using their eyes to find us. Instead, they are honing in on our breath, making it easier for them to track down their next meal. In fact, female mosquitoes, which are the ones that bite, are particularly sensitive to the scent of carbon dioxide. This ability helps them locate potential hosts successfully, especially during warm nights when we are spending more time outdoors. So whether you're camping, gardening, or just enjoying a summer evening, remember that your breath is like a beacon to these pesky pests. How can we protect ourselves from their buzz? Guess what really drives health issues today? Garam Romawi, a little-known term linked to fermentation processes, plays a surprising role in our health. You might not be familiar with the word versacuno, but it's crucial when discussing this topic. Fermentation is a common practice in many cultures, often used for preserving food or crafting beverages like yogurt and kombucha. While these processes can enhance flavor and provide beneficial probiotics, they can also lead to disease if not managed properly. Garam Ramawi has been identified as a source of harmful pathogens that might thrive in improperly fermented products. This means that while you enjoy your favorite fermented foods, there's a thin line between health benefits and potential health risks. Understanding how these processes affect our bodies can help us make better food choices. Always ensure whatever you consume is properly prepared and stored to avoid unexpected health issues. So next time you reach for a fermented snack or drink, consider its origins. Could there be hidden dangers lurking within? Did you know that hiccups have a quirky backstory? These odd little noises come from involuntary contractions of the diaphragm, the big muscle that helps us breathe. When the diaphragm suddenly contracts, it pulls air into the lungs, but the vocal cords close right after, creating that classic hiccup sound. You might find yourself hiccuping after gobbling down a meal too fast or sipping on fizzy drinks like soda. Even something as simple as irritation of the phrenic nerve, which helps control the diaphragm, can trigger these pesky hiccups. While they usually go away on their own, they can be annoying, causing people to try all sorts of home remedies to get rid of them. Have you ever tried holding your breath or drinking water upside down? They might sound silly, but people swear by them. Hiccups are just one of those funny little quirks of the human body. Experience the vibrant Yamaboko Parade in July. Every July, the beautiful city of Kyoto transforms into a festival wonderland as it hosts the remarkable Gion Matsuri, featuring the iconic Yamaboko floats. These floats are not just any decorations. They are intricately designed, showcasing the artistic heritage of Japan. Each float averages around 7 meters tall and is adorned with stunning fabrics, handmade crafts, and intricate carvings that reflect Kyoto's rich cultural history. The parade captivates both locals and visitors alike as it winds through the streets, accompanied by traditional music and dance performances. The Yamaboko float procession is filled with excitement, drawing thousands of spectators who come to marvel at these magnificent creations. The craftsmanship and artistry involved in constructing these floats involve skilled artisans who have perfected their techniques over generations. So whether you're a fan of history, art, or simply looking for a lively atmosphere, the Yamaboko Parade in Kyoto is an unforgettable experience that captures the heart and spirit of Japanese culture. Guess what really drives Soviet nostalgia in Lithuania? A theme park in this Baltic country gives visitors a unique peek into life as a citizen of the USSR. Step inside, and the experience is anything but ordinary. Guests start by surrendering their personal belongings as they are transported back to a different era. As part of the immersive adventure, participants don gas masks, adding a touch of authenticity to the atmosphere. To truly feel like a Soviet citizen, they even learn the Soviet anthem, a requirement that adds to the experience's depth. The highlight comes at the end, where participants are rewarded with a shot of vodka, a nod to traditional Soviet culture. This unusual attraction not only entertains, but also stirs up conversations about history, memory, and what it means to celebrate the past. It's an unforgettable journey that sparks curiosity and reflection among those who dare to participate. What if I told you black holes aren't cosmic vacuums? Many people picture black holes as giant space vacuums, pulling in everything around them. But that's a bit misleading. In reality, a black hole exerts a gravitational force just like any other massive object. For example, if our sun were to be replaced by a black hole of the same mass, Earth would keep orbiting it just like we do now. The critical point lies in the event horizon, which is the boundary around a black hole. Objects need to cross this threshold to be drawn in by its gravity. Think of it like a river. You can float along the surface without getting swept away. But if you try to swim against the current too close to the rapids, you might get pulled in. So while black holes are fascinating and powerful objects, they're not the cosmic monsters many believe them to be. Can you rap for over 24 hours straight? In October 2016, Spanish rapper Arcano achieved a stunning milestone by rapping continuously for an incredible 24 hours, 34 minutes, and 27 seconds. This amazing feat not only showcased his lyrical skill and creativity, but it also required immense physical endurance. During this marathon performance, Arcano kept his audience engaged with a stream of rhymes and rhythms, pushing his limits in a way few can imagine. However, this intense exertion took a heavy toll on his vocal cords, leaving them exhausted and strained after the challenge. His record-breaking performance caught the attention of fans worldwide and earned him a spot in the Guinness World Records. It's a reminder of how powerful passion and determination can be, especially in the world of music. Are there even more incredible records out there waiting to be broken? Ever wonder how fast a falling raindrop is? Surprisingly, the fastest recorded speed of a raindrop hitting the ground is about 30 kilometers per hour. That's like a sprinter zooming down the track. When raindrops start to fall from clouds, they begin small, usually around the size of a pea. As they descend, they accumulate more water, growing bigger and heavier. This acceleration through the atmosphere happens until they reach their terminal velocity, which is the point where the force of gravity pulling them down is balanced by air resistance pushing up against them. For most raindrops, this balancing act results in a speedy fall, but larger drops can ultimately slow down due to increased surface area. Raindrops can't go much faster than 30 kilometers per hour before breaking apart. So the next time you get caught in the rain, you'll know those droplets aren't just gentle, they're racing toward you. Did you know the Northern Lights can make sounds? In a fascinating study conducted in 2016, researchers discovered that the aurora borealis, also known as the Northern Lights, isn't just a visual spectacle. It can produce sounds too. Using specialized equipment, scientists recorded subtle noises accompanying the vibrant displays of light, often described as crackling or buzzing sounds. This groundbreaking finding opens up new ways for us to experience the beauty of the aurora. Imagine standing under a colorful sky while also hearing the gentle whispers of nature's own light show. The emergence of sound and visual phenomena might change how we appreciate auroras in the future, inviting further research into this intriguing relationship. It raises questions about the natural world and our senses. What else could we discover if we look and listen more closely? The aurora borealis, which attracts countless visitors to regions like Alaska and Norway, may become an even richer experience as we learn more about these mysterious sounds. Who knows what other secrets the Northern Lights might reveal? Discover the awe of Dettifoss waterfall in Iceland. This stunning waterfall is not just famous for its beauty, but also for being the most powerful in Europe. Located in Vatnajökull National Park, Dettifoss plunges an impressive 144 feet, creating a mesmerizing spectacle as the water cascades down. With a width of 328 feet, it boasts a thunderous roar that can be heard from a distance, making it a must-see for nature lovers and adventure seekers alike. The power of the water, fueled by glacial melt from nearby Vatnajökull Glacier, can create mist that envelops the area, making rainbows appear in the sunlight. Visitors can hike along marked trails, allowing for incredible views and photo opportunities. Whether you're standing near its edge, feeling the spray on your face, or taking in the grand vista from a distance, Dettifoss will leave you speechless and hoping for more captivating sights. What if I told you about an amazing surgeon? Dr. James Barry, a trailblazing British Army surgeon from the 19th century, made history by performing the first successful cesarean section in which both the mother and baby survived. This groundbreaking achievement not only saved lives but also laid the foundation for modern obstetric practices. After Barry's passing, an astonishing revelation came to light. The surgeon who had lived as a man to pursue his medical career was actually born female. This twist in Barry's story challenges our traditional perceptions of gender and highlights the lengths some will go to fulfill their dreams. By overcoming societal barriers, Barry opened doors for future generations of women in medicine. Today, Dr. Barry serves as a symbol of resilience, reminding us that passion and dedication can break through limitations. How many other hidden stories like Barry's remain to be told? Let's uncover the truth about Sardinian bread. This unique culinary tradition involves using flour that contains mummified moth larvae, an ingredient locals consider a valuable source of protein. In Sardinia, where food is deeply intertwined with culture, this practice reflects not only a resourceful way to utilize available ingredients, but also a long-standing heritage. While some may find the idea of eating moth remnants unsettling, Many Sardinians view it as a way to honor their ancestors and keep their traditions alive. The larvae, often found in stored grains, contribute to the bread's texture and flavor, making it a vital part of local cuisine. Celebrating such unconventional food practices helps us understand the richness of diverse cultures and how they adapt over time. So the next time you hear about Sardinian bread, remember the fascinating story behind this extraordinary ingredient. Are you curious to try it? Did you know that sharks scared away beachgoers in 1975? The release of the blockbuster movie Jaws had an unexpected impact on beach tourism across the United States. While the film depicted a thrilling tale of a great white shark terrorizing a seaside town, it also sparked widespread panic among viewers. Many people were so frightened that they avoided swimming in the ocean altogether, fearing that real sharks would attack them. This resulted in a noticeable drop in beach attendance in some popular tourist spots. Lifeguards and local businesses faced challenges as vacationers opted for safer inland activities. Beachside communities had to find ways to reassure visitors that going into the water was still safe. Though eventually the fear subsided, the cultural phenomenon of Jaws left a mark on the summer vacation experience and generated discussions about shark safety that continue today. Did you know weight changes at the equator? It's fascinating, but due to the Earth's shape and rotation, people actually weigh less at the equator than they do at the North or South poles. This happens because our planet isn't a perfect sphere. It's slightly flattened at the poles and bulges at the equator. When you stand at the equator, you're not just experiencing tropical weather, you're also a little farther from the center of the Earth. This distance plays a role in gravitational pull. Additionally, the centrifugal force created by Earth's rotation pushes outward, making you feel lighter. Scientists estimate that a person weighing 180 pounds in the northern or southern regions would weigh about 0.5% less at the equator, which translates to about 0.9 pounds lighter. While this might seem like a small difference, it sparks curiosity about how gravity really works across the planet. So if you ever plan a trip to the equator, just remember, you might have a slight advantage when it comes to jumping around. Discover why self-tickling feels different than external tickling. Our brains are amazing at predicting how our bodies will move, and this is especially true when it comes to tickling. When someone else tickles you, the sensations are unexpected and can spark laughter and joy. However, when you try to tickle yourself, your cerebellum, the part of the brain responsible for coordination and movement, can anticipate your actions. This anticipation dampens the ticklish response, making self-induced tickling far less effective. It's like your brain is saying, "I know this is coming," which takes away the surprise and fun. This difference can explain why we often laugh and squirm when tickled by someone else, but struggle to replicate that reaction when trying to tickle ourselves. Isn't it fascinating how our brains work to help us make sense of the world around us? Believe it or not, Mark Kort paints every car. For over 20 years, this dedicated artist has been hand-painting a distinctive line on every vehicle's voice. Using squirrel hair brushes and an incredibly steady hand, Mark creates a unique design that stretches from the headlights to almost the tail. What makes this even more fascinating is that he achieves this meticulous work without any machines, just pure artistry and patience. Each line is a labor of love, often taking months to perfect. This isn't just a task, it's a process that showcases his passion for detail and craftsmanship. The results are striking, as each vehicle he touches becomes a work of art, standing out with its personalized flair. Car enthusiasts and collectors alike admire his work for its uniqueness and the skill that goes into each stroke of the brush. Mark's talent highlights the beauty of handmade creations in a world dominated by machines. So next time you see a car with that perfect line, remember the artist behind it and the months of dedication it represents. Have you ever seen lasers clean ancient coins? This remarkable technique utilizes high-precision lasers to safely remove dirt and rust from these priceless artifacts without causing any damage. For collectors and historians alike, this is a game changer. Traditionally, cleaning coins could lead to scratches or loss of detail, potentially ruining their value. However, using lasers allows professionals to target only the layers of grime that have built up over centuries. The precision is so high that it can distinguish between the coin and the contaminants, preserving the coin's original beauty and historical significance. Imagine being able to restore a coin that dates back to the Roman Empire or even earlier. With this innovative advancement, the preservation of our past has become more efficient and effective. As technology continues to advance, who knows what other surprises await us in the field of archaeology and artifact conservation? This application of lasers demonstrates how science and history can beautifully intertwine, helping us to appreciate our heritage in ways that were unimaginable just a few decades ago. What if I told you about Japan's unique internet cafes? In Japan, these 24-hour internet cafes are not just places to surf the web. They serve as tiny communities for a surprising number of people. A 2018 government survey revealed that about 15,000 individuals frequent these cafes daily, with roughly 4,000 residents calling them home. Many of these residents are homeless, finding a warm, safe space to stay while enjoying the amenities like showers and food options. Amazingly, internet cafes appeal to travelers too. Around 37.1% opt for this budget-friendly alternative to traditional hotels. For many, these cafes offer an economical way to explore Japan without breaking the bank. The cafes provide a unique glimpse into the lives of those who might not fit the usual travel narrative, highlighting how these seemingly ordinary spaces play a significant role in the country's social fabric. As you consider your next travel destination, would you ever think of staying in an internet cafe? Is it really true that Tong Dizhou became a janitor? Tong Dizhou was a groundbreaking scientist in the 1960s, known for his pioneering work in fish cloning. His efforts were setting the stage for various advancements in genetics and science, which could have transformed the aquaculture industry. However, the political climate in China drastically shifted during the Cultural Revolution, leading to widespread upheaval. Unfortunately for Tong, this meant a dramatic turn in his career. Instead of contributing to groundbreaking research, he found himself becoming a janitor, a role far removed from his aspirations and skills. This change reflected the harsh realities many intellectuals faced during that turbulent period as science took a back seat to political ideology. Despite these challenges, Tong's spirit remained resilient, and he later returned to the scientific community, showcasing the relentless pursuit of knowledge. His story reminds us how passion for science can endure even the toughest circumstances. What lessons can we learn from pioneers like him? Surprisingly, it's a fact that dreams differ by sight. Individuals losing their sight later in life can still see images in their dreams. This happens because their brains retain visual memories formed during their sighted years. Imagine a world where memories of beautiful sunsets or smiling faces light up your dreamscape, even if your eyes no longer work. On the flip side, those who are born blind have a completely different dream experience. Their dreams are rich with sounds, touch, and emotions, but lack any visual images. Instead of colors or shapes, blind dreamers might find themselves at a bustling market full of voices and scents, or at a soft beach where they feel the warm sand beneath their toes. This fascinating difference in dreaming shows how our experiences shape our minds, even in sleep. Isn't it amazing how our brains adapt and create vivid landscapes based on our unique histories? Here's a wild fact about migraines. Did you know that women experience migraines 3 times more often than men? This surprising difference is believed to be closely tied to hormonal factors. One of the main culprits is estrogen, a hormone that plays a vital role in the female body. Fluctuations in estrogen levels, such as those happening during a woman's menstrual cycle, pregnancy, or menopause, can trigger these intense headaches. While both men and women can suffer from migraines, women's unique hormonal changes create a perfect storm for these painful episodes. The exact mechanism isn't fully understood yet, but researchers are constantly studying the relationship between hormones and migraines. Understanding this connection might lead to better treatments tailored for women suffering from this debilitating condition. So next time a migraine strikes, remember that hormones may be playing a significant role. Let's uncover the truth about owls' super senses. Owls are truly remarkable creatures, especially known for their exceptional hearing. Unlike many animals, Certain species of owls have asymmetrical ear placements, which means their ears are not positioned at the same height on their heads. This unique arrangement allows them to detect even the faintest sounds made by their prey, like rustling leaves or scurrying rodents. Even in the darkest nights, when an owl hears a sound, it can pinpoint the exact location of the source by comparing the time it takes for the sound to reach each ear. Coupled with their incredible night vision, which excels in low light, owls become fierce nocturnal predators. This combination of acute hearing and sharp eyesight enables them to hunt effectively, ensuring they can find food even when it's completely dark outside. Isn't it fascinating how these adaptations make owls such efficient hunters? What makes Luxembourg unique in today's world? Luxembourg stands out as one of the last few grand duchies on our planet. This tiny, landlocked nation is not just charming with its picturesque scenery and rich history, but it proudly holds the title of the only independent Grand Duchy left today. The Grand Duchy is a form of monarchy where the ruler is known as a Grand Duke or Grand Duchess, a title that emphasizes its royal status. Luxembourg's history dates back to the 10th century, and it has managed to maintain its sovereignty through various political changes in Europe. The capital, Luxembourg City, is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, showcasing medieval fortifications and modern architecture side by side. This blend of tradition and modernity, plus its vibrant culture and economy, make Luxembourg a fascinating place to explore. Have you ever thought about what life is like in such a unique corner of Europe? Turns out, the truth is that kitchen tools can be fun. The pencil sharpening knife is not just your average kitchen gadget. It looks like a giant pencil sharpener and makes food prep exciting. This creative tool is designed to carve gourmet shavings from various vegetables, including carrots, zucchinis, and even cucumbers. Imagine turning your ordinary salad into a beautiful artistic display with elegant vegetable ribbons. Using this unique knife opens up a whole new world of culinary creativity, perfect for impressing friends and family at dinner parties. Think about it. Rather than chopping vegetables for your meals, you can add a touch of flair and enhance presentation by using this nifty gadget. Whether you're a home cook or a professional chef, the pencil sharpening knife adds an element of surprise to your dishes. Are you ready to level up your cooking game with this playful tool? What happens when a hamster drives a truck? In a fascinating experiment, Volvo decided to let a hamster take the wheel of a moving truck. This unique test showcased how even the most unexpected and quirky ideas can lead to remarkable discoveries. The company wanted to demonstrate the reliability and safety of their vehicles, so they set up this entertaining scenario where a small hamster navigated a custom-built course while the truck was in motion. The goal? To highlight the impressive technology in their vehicles that allows for smooth driving, even under unconventional circumstances. As the hamster steered, it showcased the precision of Volvo's engineering, showing that their trucks can handle various situations with ease. The whimsical concept reminds us that creativity is essential in science and technology, and sometimes the oddest experiments can inspire new ideas. The outcome was not only a cute video, but also a message about innovation and the unexpected paths that can lead to great advancements. Who knew a hamster could teach us so much? Guess what really drives the world's oldest drink? Mead, a delightful concoction made from water, honey, and yeast, holds the title of the oldest known alcoholic beverage in history. Dating back thousands of years, its origins can be traced to cultures around the globe, from ancient China to Europe and Africa. Picture ancient civilizations celebrating harvests or rituals with this sweet, bubbly drink. It's a reminder of how people have enjoyed fermentation for ages. The process of making mead is surprisingly simple. Mix honey with water, add yeast, and let nature do its magic. The result? A beverage that can range from dry to sweet, with flavors influenced by the types of honey and additional ingredients like fruits or spices that you choose to add. Mead has been rediscovered in modern times, with craft breweries creating unique twists on this ancient drink. So as you sip a glass of mead, you're not just enjoying a delicious beverage. You're tasting a part of human history that brings people together to celebrate good times. Ready to explore the world of mead further? You might be shocked to learn that hurling is ancient. This thrilling sport, originating from Ireland, boasts a rich history that spans over 3,000 years. Imagine a game where agility meets strategy, played with a wooden stick called a hurley and a small ball known as a sliotar. In hurling, players race across a grassy pitch, trying to score goals while skillfully dodging their opponents. The hurley allows players to strike the sliotar with incredible speed and precision, making every match an exhilarating spectacle. Historically, hurling has been more than just a sport. It has deep cultural roots in Irish society, often linked with community gatherings and celebrations. Surprise your friends with your newfound knowledge of how this ancient game reflects the spirit and heritage of Ireland. Have you ever tried hurling or watched a match? Did you know crocodiles can't turn fast? These ancient reptiles may be fearsome predators in the water, but on land, they're surprisingly limited in their agility. While crocodiles can reach speeds of up to 12 miles per hour in short bursts, they find it challenging to make quick turns. This means that if you ever encounter a crocodile on land, which is quite rare as they prefer water, running in a zigzag pattern could actually help you escape. The sharp angles make it harder for the crocodile to track you, as it struggles to pivot quickly. Their body structure is designed for a life in water, not for rapid maneuvering on land, so this escape strategy could turn the tables on a croc. So if you ever find yourself in a sticky situation, remember the zigzag. It's a clever little tip to add to your survival toolkit, right? Can you imagine a car going 249 miles per hour? The Koenigsegg Regera has made that dream a reality by setting a world record, reaching this astonishing speed in just 28.81 seconds. This hypercar is not just about speed. It features a powerful 5-liter twin-turbo engine combined with 3 electric motors. Together, they generate over 1,100 horsepower, making it one of the most powerful cars on the planet. What truly sets the Regera apart is its innovative direct drive system, which eliminates the traditional gearbox. This technology allows for smoother acceleration and improved performance. Picture yourself behind the wheel, feeling the incredible power as the Regera propels you from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 2.8 seconds. The combination of cutting-edge engineering and relentless pursuit of speed makes the Koenigsegg Regera a marvel of modern automotive technology. It's more than just a car, it's a glimpse into the future of high-performance vehicles. What other incredible speeds might we see in the future? What if I told you about loudspeakers in war? During the Korean War, American forces used loudspeakers as a tool to communicate important messages to the Korean populace. This innovative strategy aimed to bridge divisions between the North and South Korean people, who were caught in the turmoil of conflict. The loudspeakers broadcast everything from news updates to messages promoting understanding and peace. These broadcasts were crucial in helping civilians navigate a frightening and uncertain environment. By sharing information, American forces hoped to reduce fear and promote a sense of unity in a country torn apart by war. This approach highlighted the power of communication, showing that words could be more impactful than weapons in fostering connections. While the context was challenging, it's fascinating to see how technology, like loudspeakers, played such a unique role in the history of warfare. Who knew that something as simple as a speaker could carry messages of hope during such a tumultuous time? Have you ever wondered about dinosaur lifespans? Surprisingly, the average lifespan of these magnificent creatures was not as long as many might think. For instance, the famous Tyrannosaurus rex, often seen as the king of the dinosaurs, reached its full size at just 16 to 22 years old and lived around 27 to 33 years. In contrast, larger dinosaurs like the Brontosaurus had a longer life expectancy, living between 39 to 53 years. These durations might seem short when you consider their massive size, but it's important to remember that dinosaurs were living in a world filled with dangers, including predators and environmental changes. Their growth rates were accelerated, leading to a rapid rise in size, but that came at the cost of a shorter life. Each of these incredible animals played its part in the prehistoric ecosystem, leaving a deep mark on our planet's history. Let's uncover the truth about Ocos del Salado. This magnificent volcano, Nestled on the border between Argentina and Chile, isn't just any mountain. It's the tallest volcano in the world, standing proudly at a staggering 6,193 meters, 22,615 feet above sea level. Imagine hiking up a peak that towers higher than the tallest buildings in the world. Ojos del Salado is part of the Andes mountain range and boasts a striking landscape with its snow-capped summit and a unique crater lake that occasionally fills with water, creating a stunning visual treat. This volcano is known for its extreme altitude, making it a challenging climb for adventurers and mountaineers alike. Visitors can experience the breathtaking views of the surrounding desert and high-altitude ecosystems. Do you think you could handle the altitude and the awe-inspiring beauty of Ojos del Salado? Did you know why brown eyes are so common? It all goes back to our ancient ancestors. Originally, all humans had brown eyes due to high levels of melanin in the iris. This melanin acted like nature's sunscreen, providing essential protection against harmful ultraviolet rays. As humans spread across the globe, especially into areas with more intense sunlight, brown eyes became the most common eye color. This isn't just a random trait. It tells a story of our shared ancestry and how our bodies adapt to different environments. When you look around today, you'll notice that brown eyes are still the norm across many regions, particularly in sunny zones. Isn't it fascinating how something as simple as eye color can reveal so much about our history and survival? The next time you meet someone with brown eyes, remember they're not only beautiful, they're a symbol of our ancestors' smart adaptations. Why exactly does technology fascinate us so much? The technology landscape has evolved significantly since those early days, transitioning from large wire-filled rooms to the sleek and compact devices that are commonplace today. Just think about it. Computers used to fill entire rooms, humming away with thousands of wires connecting bulky components. Fast forward to today, and we hold powerful smartphones in our pockets that can perform billions of calculations per second. This remarkable transformation showcases decades of innovation and creativity, particularly in areas like microprocessors, which have shrunk exponentially in size while boosting performance. With the rise of the internet and mobile technology, our everyday lives have been completely transformed. We can connect with others across the globe, access endless information, and harness the power of technology to improve health, education, and entertainment. What will be the next breakthrough that captivates our imaginations? Here's what actually happens when art meets space. The modules supplying the International Space Station, named Leonardo, Raphael, and Donatello, showcase a unique blend of science and cultural history. These names pay tribute to three legendary Renaissance artists who revolutionized art and thinking during their time. Leonardo da Vinci, known for masterpieces like the Mona Lisa, inspires innovation. Raphael, with his stunning works such as The School of Athens, represents idealism and beauty, while Donatello brought sculptures to life with his incredible skill. Each module plays a crucial role in supporting astronauts living and working in the harsh environment of space. They house vital equipment, facilitate experiments, and serve as living quarters. By choosing these iconic names, NASA not only celebrates creativity, but also highlights the importance of inspiration in exploration. How cool is it that art can transcend time and space to play a part in human advancement? Could a flower really be worth $200,000? The Shenzhen Nunki orchid has done just that, surprising flower enthusiasts and collectors around the globe. Developed over 8 years by dedicated agricultural scientists, this man-made marvel combines beauty and innovation. With its vibrant colors and unique shape, the orchid captures the imagination, making it a highly sought-after item at auctions. When it sold for a staggering $200,000, it became one of the most expensive flowers in the world, sparking curiosity about what makes it so special. This orchid's journey from laboratory creation to luxurious decoration showcases the incredible advancements in agricultural technology and design. Scientists infused the flower with desirable traits, ensuring that its beauty was not just skin-deep. The sale raises intriguing questions about the value we assign to nature and craftsmanship. Is it merely the aesthetic appeal or the science behind its creation that drives such high prices? This stunning flower is not just a symbol of luxury, it's also a testament to human creativity and dedication. Did you know Mariah Carey has 19 #1 hits? This incredible achievement has earned her the record for the most chart-topping singles by a solo artist on the Billboard Hot 100, with iconic songs like Fantasy, Vision of Love, and the unforgettable holiday anthem. All I Want for Christmas Is You, Carey has firmly established herself as a pop legend. Her remarkable vocal range and ability to connect with fans have set her apart from other music greats, surpassing the likes of Elvis Presley and Michael Jackson in the race for #1 hits. Mariah's influence extends beyond just her catchy melodies. She's inspired countless artists and contributed significantly to modern pop music. So the next time you hear one of her classic tracks, remember that you're listening to a powerhouse who has redefined what it means to be a chart-topping artist. This might surprise you. Pharaohs used slaves as flycatchers. In ancient Egypt, the lives of pharaohs were filled with luxury, but they faced discomforts too, like annoying flies buzzing around them. To keep these pests at bay, they ingeniously employed a rather unusual method. They would cover their slaves in honey. Yes, by smearing honey on their skin, the pharaohs attracted flies away from themselves, effectively using these unfortunate individuals as human fly traps. This practice highlights the extreme measures taken to maintain royal comfort, albeit at the expense of others. While we often think of ancient Egypt's grandeur, this peculiar tactic reminds us of the darker aspects of their society, where slaves were sometimes viewed as tools for convenience. Understanding this strange practice gives us a deeper perspective on the life and times of ancient Egyptian rulers. What other surprising methods might they have used to solve everyday problems? This might surprise you. Ringtones used to be tricky. Before the sleek melodies we enjoy today, creating ringtones was a hands-on endeavor. Back in the day, mobile phone users had to get creative with numeric sequences, turning their favorite songs or sounds into a series of beeps and tones. Imagine trying to replicate Beethoven's Für Elise or a catchy pop song just by typing numbers. This process, while a fun way to personalize a phone, often led to awkward and jarring sounds that only vaguely resembled the original tunes. For many, it became an art form, showcasing individuality and creativity. People would spend hours experimenting with different sequences, hoping to create something recognizable. Despite the challenges, this early customization laid the groundwork for the modern ringtones we take for granted, where with just a tap, you can choose a favorite song. Isn't it fascinating how far we've come? Believe it or not, Jumanji had a quirky title. Before it became the beloved adventure film we know today, the original working title was Jungle Game Mayhem. This catchy name hinted at a wild, playful vibe that might have shaped how audiences viewed the movie. Imagine all the chaotic, fun-filled scenarios that transpired in the jungle, which perfectly reflects the essence of the story. In Jumanji, players are pulled into a fantastical board game filled with thrilling challenges and exotic creatures, all while navigating the dangers of the jungle. While Jungle Game Mayhem suggested a more carefree atmosphere, the title Jumanji has become iconic, evoking excitement and curiosity about the adventures within. It makes you wonder how the movie might have been perceived if it had kept that original title. Would it have captured the same magic? It's fascinating to think about how titles can shape our expectations. Imagine seeing Arnold Schwarzenegger as the Terminator. During a break from filming Terminator, Arnold made quite the memorable entrance when he visited a restaurant still decked out in his intense makeup. With one eye missing and his jawbone exposed, he definitely attracted attention. Patrons at the restaurant were in for a shock as they got an up-close look at the iconic character. Most diners probably didn't expect to encounter a sci-fi legend during their meal. This quirky moment highlights how dedicated actors can become to their roles, sometimes even forgetting to change back into ordinary clothes. Schwarzenegger's makeup artist worked hard to create such a striking look, showcasing the lengths that go into movie magic. Even the best of us can have unexpected slip-ups. Can you imagine the stories those restaurant goers tell about that incredible day? This might surprise you. Elephants parade in Sri Lanka's festival. Every year, Kandy bursts into celebration during the Asala Perahera, an extraordinary festival held in July or August that captivates thousands. At the heart of this grand event is the sacred tooth relic of the Buddha, which draws devotees and tourists alike. The festival features a mesmerizing procession where beautifully decorated elephants take center stage, adorned with vibrant fabrics and ornaments. Accompanying these majestic creatures are skilled traditional dancers, energetic drummers, and daring fire eaters, showcasing the rich tapestry of Sri Lankan culture. The significance of elephants in the country runs deep, symbolizing strength, wisdom, and loyalty throughout its history. Witnessing the Asala Perahera is not just about enjoying the spectacle, it's an immersion into the spiritual heartbeat of Sri Lanka, where ancient traditions come alive in a dazzling celebration. Are you ready to experience this cultural marvel?